Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. All right, you know what? We all got to protect our energy field right now. A lot of sickness out there, a lot of dark energy, a lot of bad vibes, a lot of confused people. The system, the lower dimensional systems, trying to crank up the fear and the distrust and the animosity, animosity. And at the same time, we got to tune in. You know, it's ironic. But something like 5 million people showed up because a baseball team won a baseball game. 5 million people should have showed up in North Dakota instead to protect water. And I'm not against, balls and nets and people who are into balls and nets. Like, whatever. It's just entertainment, right? But I don't know, man. It's the equivalent of, to me, it's like 5 million people gathering to watch the final episode of Friends. Maybe more did that, right? But I mean gathering in like one place. Maybe that's a bad analogy, dude. I wonder how many people did watch the final episode of Friends. Did I? Was I part of that? Huh. The mirror. Look into the mirror and see yourself. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. You can't really call anybody out without calling yourself out, right? I guess that's the thing, right? So the dark energy feeds on them over there, right? And anytime you point your finger, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. So we have to be really aware of ourselves right now, because it's too easy to lash out. It's funny, I got this buddy of mine out he went out to North Dakota, man, right? Go stand in solidarity with the indigenous people of the North Dakota. And a lot of his posts are like, if you're not posting stuff, or you're the enemy, right? And it's like, I get that energy, man. I can be that. I understand that energy. I get super frustrated. I'd like to see nobody concerned about the what's going on in the dumb White House, dude, and way more concerned what's going on with all these pipelines over all these waterways that are leaking and exploding. But if I cast more bad energy into the pool, then it's just more bad energy, man. Like, and that's something I gotta be super aware of too, man. I get super frustrated, like, where is everybody? Where's the cavalry? And then I gotta remember, man, that I am the cavalry to myself. Like, I have to remain calm, man. And again, I always say it's not about being a victim. It's not about not defending yourself. It's absolutely about defending yourself and being a warrior. But the thing is we have to stand in this moment we're in right now and radiate this positive, loving energy. Because if you really want to look at it, there's madness on Spaceship Earth. I mean, guaranteed, if you're watching this video, somewhere on Spaceship Earth, some bad stuff's going down, man. And just because it's going down over there doesn't mean you have to participate at where you are, where I am right now. Like, I am the creator of my own reality, man. So if I choose to embrace the darkness, then that's my choice, man. It's funny, I had a moment this morning where I felt the darkness trying to creep into my reality. And where I see a lot of the darkness coming in is Instagram, man. I don't really dig Instagram anymore. Like, I like the skaters on Instagram, the skateboarding on Instagram is usually pretty mellow, dude. But there's this whole other aspect of Instagram, which is, my life's better than yours, dude. And it gets under my skin sometimes. So I saw an Instagram post that got under my skin. And then I was up somewhere where there were just a bunch of like zombies walking around. And I was like, asleeples. They're not sheeple, they're asleeple. Asleep people, asleeples. And they were asleep doing their thing, and I got super uncomfortable. And I just felt it, and all of a sudden I started thinking about this guy who owes me some money, and just the dominoes started falling. And I had a moment of check where I was like, I need to exit mainstream Earth right now, and I need to go home and be with my small child and my wife and recalibrate the clock. It's funny because the hologram got slammed by some darkness today too, man. And it's a time, I think, to be close to family, to be home. Seems like the next week or so is a really good time not to be making any extra unneeded trips into the city or away from home. That's my angle on it all. I can't get into the whole doomsday thing about it all, but I don't know, man. I'm definitely going to go stock the shelves on Monday before this madness of this election. And you know what? Finally, it's over, dude. Like, whatever, dude. The die will be cast come, Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. We'll either see if we're slipping into deeper tyranny or we're getting a reprieve from tyranny. But, either way, it's all, tyranny's coming because, we can't solve the spiritual problem with the political solution, right? So we got to stop casting bad vibes. We got to stop jumping into the bad vibe train. And we gotta get close to family and be in a state of love. We need to be in a state of love and grace. I think it's really important that the more and more of us that can stay out of the negative frequency of anger, hate, distrust, all the stuff that's being promoted right now. And it's being promoted in, like, I don't watch the televisions or stuff. It's just being promoted in the peripheral people in our lives. Like, we have to be really, really aware of who we're letting into our lives right now and just be super on guard to energy vampires and psychopaths and just people who would do us harm, man. Like I'm saying, like, I don't know if like this time in our reality is a great time to be going out and mingling with the general population. I think this is a good time to stay home, read a good book, have dinner with the family, chill out. Those of you who smoke pot, rip a couple bong hits, man, and just relax, man, and let the madness work itself out on its own. Don't try to influence the madness, right? Don't try to we can't influence the madness. All we can do is influence the positivity, man. The madness is just the madness. That's just a dark force that's on its own maneuvering. All sorts of people have invested themselves in the madness. So we got to be really aware of people that invest themselves in the madness. And speaking of all of a sudden all these people are posting all this, like, if you're going to vote for Trump, just unfriend me, don't follow me, and this and that. Like, dude, I don't care, man. We live in a free frickin' society. I didn't swear. Vote for whoever you want to vote for, man. Look, dude, you're crazy if you want to vote for Hillary Clinton, but, go right ahead, man. Good for you. Same with Trump. Vote Jill Stein, dude. I like her. I'll be voting Trump. Why not? Human Molotov cocktail, dude. I loved whole Michael Moore's reasoning, dude. I thought that was pretty profound, dude. And Michael Moore's got a point, dude. So, all I am is anti the government, dude. I do not dig the federal government. I'm a little bit more impartial to state governments, man, but I want the federal government out of my life, man. And I don't necessarily think Donald Trump's the answer to that at all, man. I know Hillary Clinton's not about it, dude. She's all about the government intruding into my life. See, here I go, man. I jumped into the pool of that. And that's what it looks like. I get all fired up right now, dude. Like, but why? But why? Why get fired up? Why? It's not going to serve a purpose, except it's going to take me out of my spiritual center, right? So I have to be here and be like, dude, I know, it doesn't really matter, man. I'm a beam of light, dude. But yeah, I'm a human being too, dude. I can get all worked up about stuff, dude. Woo. Anyway, it's the illusion. 10 minutes is a little bit long to be going on about whatever I've been going on about. That's, you know, for those of you who know, I don't really know what these videos are going to be about when I start them. I don't know if most people know that. Like, I just push play and just kind of go for it. So I truly don't know where they're going to go. I just kind of feel the need to like make one, and I make one, and we get what we get. No edits, right? It's what I'm about. No edits. No take backs. It just is what it is.